From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next.
Please welcome your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens. What do you have on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
All right, ready to go here. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering is down low.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Grounds one to short. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Batting third, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Man at first. Here's Josh Naylor. And that misses. And that's ball one. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one upstairs. That one fouled off. Marte at first, one gone. Strikes him out with 101. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one misses. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
On the ground to third. They get the force, and the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Corbin Burns.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's Tommy Pham.
Bam.
Burns, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Next
Ball
one
two.
misses, and it's 2-0. And that clips the inside corner. Next pitch is downstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ryan Reynolds here.
Reynolds.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And that one is out of here. A two-run homer. It's 2-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. In the air, left field, down the line. Gurriel puts it away, and there's one down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Andrew McCutchen in the box with one away as he takes ball one. A little bit low. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He gets labeled as a bad ball hitter because he's just got that special knack of doing damage with pitches outside the zone. He's just really good at it.
Here's Joey Bart now. Just missed.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
In the dirt, and it's a full count.
Well, with the Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. 2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And here is Billy Cook at 96. That pitch is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now here is Nick Gonzalez. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. McCutchen on second. Bart at first. 2 out of the inning. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground. And that's just foul. Three-two now. This one smoked. Could be trouble. They're waving McCutchen home. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 4-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That one missed.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Oh, right to the backstop. Gonzalez up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Swing and a ground ball. Perdomo tosses to first. Then they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Second inning set to go. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. Skeens back to work. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
And a curve misses outside. And now it's even 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Skeens, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Yeah, the batter now, Pavin Smith. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, you know, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
The other way, that's a base hit, and now 2 aboard.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
And the batter now, Gabriel Moreno. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Suarez, the lead runner at second. Smith at first. 1 gone. Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's a 2-1. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That misses, and it's 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away here at the top of the second. That misses, and now 2-0. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Corbin Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That one in there across the letters.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air out towards right center. Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And a strike.
No.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Got him looking. And there's one down.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Pham stands in now and watches strike one. One out, bases empty. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, bases empty.
Ball one. 1-2.
Outside. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. On to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Two down, bases empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they make short work of them there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Pirates 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Top half of the third inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Marte, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. One strike.
And a foul ball. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Josh Naylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one at triple digits.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at-bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air. Hayes makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And he takes a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one almost got him.
Ball, no.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. One left for Arizona. They're down 4-0. Back here at PNC Park. Now here is O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Carroll snags it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Pirates, designated hitter, Andrew
Here's McCutchen.
McCutchen.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
And that is out of play. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Pirates.
2 down, bases
catcher,
empty.
Joey
This is Joey Bart.
Bart.
A walk and a run scored his first time. Curveball drops in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. And it's fouled away. On the ground to the left, Perdomo. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Inside.
2-2.
Ball 2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A single his first time. Foul ball. Foul ball there. Misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. He swings and fouls one off. And he blows that one by him at 100. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Caleb Ferguson preparing to come on if needed. Majinski getting loose as well. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Suarez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Comes through with the RBI.
Now
just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 gone, runner at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Walked his first time. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And another ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman, Nick.
And now Nick Gonzalez doubled his first time up. And that one is inside. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Up and in, 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Out to short. Perdomo zips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Next
1-2.
pitch misses way outside. And that's
2-2.
downstairs and outside. Pitch in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Diamondbacks 1.
Now pitching.
We're back,
for the
and
Pirates.
there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Number
Carmen
50.
Majinski.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for
Leading
him.
off for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Ketel
Second
Marte.
baseman, Ketel
1 for
Marte.
2. Fought off foul.
You know, these D-backs finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score. It matters a ton, and we're seeing the impact of that again today. They've had a lot of opportunities to score without much success.
Next offering away upstairs. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one ripped. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now up next for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one not close. Now 1-2. Marte at second with nobody out. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Cruz running hard to get it. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Gurriel up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. So man in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Stepping in, Jake McCarthy headed towards the corner. Fair ball. The run comes in from second, and it's a 1-run game.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, 3rd baseman Eugenio Suarez.
One out, runner at second. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one missing low. pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Pittsburgh,
Leading
bottom
off
of the
for the
inning.
Pirates,
Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Burns back to work. Oh,
No.
he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
1-0.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Inside,
that's the ball.
just missed. And that's
Ball three.
outside. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
So
it
a
away.
leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some
Now
signs of
batting,
fatigue.
right
So
fielder,
we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. That's it for Corbin Burns, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Arizona.
pen for the Diamondbacks,
Number
Ryan
81.
Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so
Ryan
they're looking for
Thompson.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Joe Mantiply, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Reynolds.
And that one sliced foul. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Next
That's
one
the ball.
off the plate inside, and it's 1-1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in, O'Neal Cruz. Swinging a foul straight back.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a little bit low. Pham over at second. Reynolds on at first with nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The pitch to McCutchen. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball. 2 balls.
Runners at first
2
and
strikes.
second with 1 gone. And a slider misses down and away.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Bart, the next to hit, takes outside. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 4.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, 1 out. Up next for the Pirates, Billy Cook. Out towards left center. McCarthy trying to get there. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And that one wrapped foul. First and second, 2 down.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, right field. Dives, and he can't hang on. Run comes in from second, and it's 8-3. Carroll quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Thompson won't go any further, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Now on the
Arizona.
mound for the Diamondbacks, Jordan Montgomery.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. Fouled off. He was late. Bart, the runner at third. Gonzalez on at second with 2 down. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And foul ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Swing and a slow roller. And it goes just foul. Two on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings to first. Out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 5. It's the Pirates 8 and the Diamondbacks 3.
Now pitching
We're back,
for the
and
Pirates.
they make a change to start the 6th.
Number
the new
34.
pitcher, Joey Wentz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now, Gabriel Moreno.
Arizona catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And that one hammered back there. And that ball is out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they're chipping away. It's 8-4.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Swinging a foul out of play. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Carroll, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Fouled off left side. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner at third, nobody out. And here is Ketel Marte, a switch hitter batting right. Ball one low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dennis Santana loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman getting cranked up as well. And there's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. No outs, runner over at third. Stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
In the air, right side. Pham. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Next to hit for Arizona, Josh Naylor.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one missing inside. And the 1-0 misses low. Right through there for a strike. Carroll stands at third with one gone in the inning. To third, Hayes. To first, out number 2, and another run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joey Wentz done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Kyle Nicholas.
Power slider
Number
guy, Boo. He
66.
throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Nicholas.
Here's Gurriel. Pitch
Ball.
misses there. Ball one. Gurriel
No
in his
strike.
6th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. The
Ball.
next pitch misses, and that's ball two. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 8 and the Diamondbacks 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That clips a corner. Activity in the bullpen.
No
Joe
One
Mantiply up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McCarthy makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy.
So the Pirates batting
Pham.
order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham. There's a strike at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to
Now
show
batting,
you how
right
defensive
fielder,
hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count.
Reynolds.
You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
First offering, and it just misses. That's to third. Toss to Naylor, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 8 and the Diamondbacks 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Just missed. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and came out. One away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That one finds the corner. 0-1. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith.
Ball.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Kyle Nicholas departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
Dennis
for the
Santana
Pirates.
comes on now.
Well, the best
Number
relievers
60.
love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. And that is that. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Pirates 8 and the Diamondbacks 6. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, Perdomo on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And there's a foul ball. The next offering misses. 1-1.
Ball 2.
That clips the corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Bart at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 9-6.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Third out, that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-6. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The D-backs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, Gonzalez throws to first.
That's an out.
First out in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now at the plate, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Right through there, got him. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Marte now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy
now
laying
batting,
off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
2 outs, runner at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Two outs. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Not close with that one. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the inside corner, and a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dennis Santana gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar.
Number 51. David Bednar.
First and second, 2 outs. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 9-7.
Big RBI for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 9-8.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Really important at bat coming up now.
Eugenio Suarez digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball scooped up, Key Bryant Hayes. Hayes to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Pirates 9 and the Diamondbacks 8. Bottom of the 8th at the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Montgomery back to work. Just missed. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing. Park, the power lefty, up as well. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 1-2. Line drive, Adam in center field.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
This to third. Can't field it cleanly. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one ripped, but foul. Just missed.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one at the knees for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So 2 on with 2 away. Down the number 2 hitter, Ryan Reynolds. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering way off the plate.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Going. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 12-8.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waiting for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jordan Montgomery out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Kendall Graveman will take over here.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 49, Kendall Graveman.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Cannonball coming. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Bednar goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Foul ball there. And there's a fly ball deep right field, and it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. Base knock center field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. 12-9 is our score.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. Ball one on a pitch inside. Moreno gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Nobody out, runner at first. This one in the air, center field. Cruz racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. David Bednar is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
on the mound
for the
now
Pirates.
for the Pirates, Colin Holderman.
Number 35.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. That one hit to right. And that's a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Man at first, one away. And they'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Just misses with that one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. Throw to first, safe.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates slug their way to a win in this one.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
12-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.